in Portland, Oregon, chilling. These are all the dolls that I made. I'm ready to sell. I'm about to take pictures and post them on Instagram. Hanging down here. I decided to post them. I was going to go through the Major Arcana in the tarot deck. I made 20 dolls, but in the Major Arcana there's 21 cards, and I was going to match a card from the Major Arcana and match them with dolls. What doll like best resonates with a card. So we'll see how I do. Gonna take a break and make another video, or make a few videos on matching up dolls with the cards from the Major Arcana. Okay, one good look. First card is the Tower, and the Tower is about breaking down old systems, like lightning fast, information coming in really quick, and the information is so potent that it just destroys everything. Like your old way of thinking and beliefs are just crumbled. And so the doll that I think represents that is this one, and it's the Zeitgeist. And the Zeitgeist is, the word means the spirit of the time, but there was also a documentary called The Zeitgeist, and it's about kind of like coming into the age of Aquarius, and or people's ideas of coming into the age of Aquarius, and how information and the way we've ran the world up to this point is, I don't know, no longer serving us. So in order to continue civilization in a more cohesive way with nature, we have to like rethink and rebuild our way of being in the world. But it's kind of too late, so it's not like everybody's going to get on board with that. But if we would, it would probably better help our way of being in the world. So it's called Zeitgeist, and I hope I explained that well. But so I think the Tower goes well with that. Okay. The next card on this journey is the Wheel, and the Wheel is about cycles, coming back like to these different cycles and on our journey, and that, you know, if we don't challenge our issues, that they just come back around. Also, certain things just, you know, come back around. So I don't think it's always like we'll keep on having the same challenges until we like face them, but just in general, like we'll just keep on going through these cycles as long as we're in this manifestation, or this way of being. So I think for me, out of all these dolls, the best one that represents that, say more than, is this one is Searching. It's got searching, and it's a song by the Royals, or Royale. There's like searching, butterfly up in the sky. And to me, this song resonates with me very well, because I'm a searcher, and it's like searching for all these different things that you think will like make your life make sense, or make this existence make sense. You could, you know, never say never, but I just always feel like I'm in this state of searching. And some people would like give up the search and just stay in the moment and help others is the way you will feel like you have purpose in the world. And like I said, never say never, but I just feel like I'll just always be like kind of searching, like it's a cycle that I just kind of stay on. I can just come back to it if I'm not like thinking about it, like I'm doing something that's about like seeking. The next card is Judgment. Judgment is about like judging like your life before this point that you draw the card, and you have to put it all like assess it all, like assess your life and the decisions you made in order to go forward. So it's like a review. Judgment. I hope I said that before, but so out of all these cards, the one that represents Judgment. I think maybe this one. You are worthy. Sometimes I like beat up on myself. Maybe we all do. And it just is what it is, And so Judgment. Yeah, I think that's a good one for Judgment. Next one is Hierophant, and the Hierophant is like the clergyman or just like old religion or like systems. Not quite sure. I don't know, just like old systems and stuff. So let's see what card best represents the Hierophant. I don't know. Sorry. I'm gonna go with biology. Biology, I just think like biology is the study of like kind of nature and the biological, like our systems and our bodies and like how our bodies function and all that. And Hierophant is old. I kind of just will say it goes well with that one. I don't know. The Emperor. Okay, all of these dolls. Which one is the Emperor? I'm gonna go with this one. It's the Page of Pentacles. I just resonate with the Page of Pentacles, so I'm gonna say the Page of Pentacles is my Emperor. I like the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, it seems like, intuitive. He just seems dreamy. He looks to like, I guess, the universe for advice, and like, to me, the Magician. That's easy. I was thinking this one. The Outlier. It says I don't know, it just stopped. So I'm gonna go Outlier. It's a houseless man, and like he's going against the status quo, but he has all that he needs in order to like stay afloat. And I think the Magician is also someone who's a bit of an outlier, but I don't know, he has the ability to like manifest and do what he has to do for himself to get the outcome that he wants. So the other one is the Moon, and the Moon is about like this crustacean, maybe a lobster or a crawfish, coming out of the water and getting on this path, and it's at night, and the moon is the only thing that's lighting up the path. And the dog and the wolf represents like being tamed and being wild, and that I guess you have to have that balance of, the two. Like you can't, like I feel like Hinduism, because Hinduism speaks about like balancing the culture and nature, and like you can't have too much of one You have to have the balance, because if it goes too far into nature, then you become like a wild, thing that's like chaos and out of order. And then if you go too far from order, then you disrespect nature, and that can't happen too. Like, we need balance, because like how we're polluting the earth and everything, and now we can't live on it because we've taken it too far into culture. So you just need balance, and so I guess the two represents that balance. But anyway, the moon is at night, and it's internal, and it's like you're using the light of the moon to light your way, and so that light in the dark. And the one I think represents that very well is Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony is a term I learned when I was at Burning Man, and it was about people who kind of just come in and just take pictures, and they live off the other camps. And they talk about it as being bad, because it's like radical self-reliance is about being able to get out into the desert and take care of yourself. But I was like, how radical self-reliant is it if you have all the money to buy all that you would need to live out in the desert, And so I think a Sparkle Pony is also an idea of radical self-reliance, because you like radically depending on others. So anyway, it's just like the Sparkle Pony goes out into the desert and trusts in the universe, in a sense that it will be taken care of. And I think like using the moon for your guidance is like trusting in the universe, in a sense. Next one is the sun. I'm gonna let it in. So the sun is confident and happiness, and it's just a really happy card. It's the card before, so it's number 20, is the card before the world. And so the world is completion of the fool's journey, and so the fool that gained mastery. But the sun is, I guess, that celebration just before achieving that. Now, out of all these cards, I'm gonna go with this mushroom pouch, because mushrooms are so interesting. And so I'm going with this mushroom. I had to delete some stuff to make more room on my phone, because mushrooms, I think, are like happy, and they're just like, I don't know, it's the best thing to represent, I think, the sun. Next up is the Hangman. The Hangman is about deciding to take a break from others and just meditate and like just focus on what you're doing, what you're gonna do next, and just taking some time to yourself. And out of all of these, I'm gonna go with carry a notebook, because I think like carrying a notebook reminds me of journaling, and just like, yeah, journaling. Next up is temperance, and I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna go with temperance is about taking what you have at this time and using it to the best ability, not to take on too much more, just focus on like what's in front of you right now, and also using the resources that you have in front of you right now, that you have enough that to get you through whatever it is you're working on or whatever's going on. And I'm gonna go with Aquarius. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Aquarius, because if the age of Aquarius is about like, I don't know, coming together and just like depending on one another to like, give us what we need and stuff. Next up is the devil, and I'm gonna go with the devil. And the devil says, say you love me too. And I just imagine the devil being like a loving, romantic character. Though the devil in tarot is about addiction and manipulation, or being manipulated, or bad behavior, destructive behavior, but being able to having the ability to set yourself free, because the chains that are on the people in the car isn't like tightly wound around them, so they can like get free. And then there's the Hermit, and I'm gonna go with Hidden Mysteries. There's a mermaid over here, because I think the Hermit, like when they go into like hermit mode, they're learning stuff about the universe and about themselves, and just hidden mysteries. Next up is the Fool. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with this one, Dissociation, because that's about like I've resonate with the Fool, and sometimes in order to do what I have to do, I have to dissociate and just like go someplace else. The Star card is about being the star. It's about creativity, having all that you need right now. The everything is focused on you, because you are the star. And out of all of these, I'm gonna go with Intergalactic Planetary. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what else represents star. Next up is the Death card, and I'm gonna go with Tabula Rasa. Could be killing it, but the Death card is about the death of something old to become something new. It's kind of the same feel of the Tower, like information coming in, destroying old systems, and that you come up with something new. And so the death, it's like killing off the old and bringing in the new. And Tabula Rasa is about like a baby and a clean slate, and that the child doesn't have any ideas coming into the world. Like, it's a clean slate, and then the only thing that creates the thoughts and the beliefs and everything is the interaction with the world. And so it also speaks about like maybe going into something new with like Tabula Rasa, like you're all new, and like moving into a new neighborhood that no one knows you, so you could create whatever whatever idea you want them to have of you, or going into a new job, people don't know you, so you just have this clean new slate, or moving to a new town, or starting something new. And so I think after death, like once you kill off that old, then you have the ability to create something new. Then it's the Lovers. And out of all these dolls, I'm gonna go with say more about the feelings you're having. Now, Lovers is about two things coming together to create one, like the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the feminine, the masculine. And then it also shows the woman is focused on spirit, and the man is focused on the woman. So it's like the subconscious is focusing on the conscious is focused on the subconscious, and the subconscious is closer to spirit, because the subconscious is internal, is like dealing with the inner world, and not like the conscious, which is dealing more with like what's going on around you and your environment. So but when say more about what you're feeling, I think is a good one, and because to me it's about like talking about what's going on within. Next one is Judgment, or Justice. So okay, I'm gonna say a pinch on the neck from Mr. Spock, because Mr. Spock, he brings in the justice. Okay. The Empress, I'm gonna say intuitive intuition. So yeah, because High Priestess. So we got 3 more cards and 2 more dolls. So one is Are You a Robot? And the other one is a Coincidence. The last 3 I'm gonna try to coincidence. I'm gonna go with the World for coincidence, because I think like once you complete the journey, you come back to, you do it all over again, and I'm sure things will happen that is coincidental. And then Are You a Robot? I'm thinking High Priestess. All right. And then the ones left out is Strength.